Nearly 100 Chicago area veterans who love watching the Bears play on TV celebrated Veterans Week with Tommie Harris and Tank Johnson. A very fitting gesture from two players who call Soldier Field their home on a team that's had a history of supporting the armed forces since the days of George Halas. And Johnson tells us what a thrill it is for him personally to visit this group.
They've done so much for us in our country that it's just, and they're such supporters of us, and we're fans of theirs as well. And it's just a great feeling to be able to just talk to them and see them and be around them and just basically have fun with them on a Tuesday morning.
These players play every single Sunday, and for them to come out and take their time, especially on their day off, to talk to our veterans, especially this week of Veterans Day, it really means a lot to these people.
But for Harris, an extra special day as he shares a brotherhood with this group since his father is an Army veteran.
My father retired from the military 24 years. And just coming out here sharing with these guys, the experience, I really could relate to them. I know a lot of Vietnam vets. We go out there on the field and say we're going to war, but these are the guys that really fight in the real war. And just coming out here and taking my hats off to the real soldiers.
We have like a bond with each other. And now that we know that his father or his stepfather served in the military, now we can point that out to some of our friends and some of our relatives and even pay more closely attention to his work and the things that he does with the Bears organization.
Some of the questions the veterans asked were different than the standard fare. They wanted to know more about the NFL life, what it's like playing for Lovie Smith. Do they have any superstitions, and did they have any draft day jitters?
It's a great feeling to be able to share my, what I went through on the draft night. I mean, that's a very good question, and I think that, for me to be able to tell someone about that, it's a special thing for me, and I'm just glad I can be able to share that with them.
This was a group of Bear fans. I mean, they knew what they were asking, and they follow the NFL and they follow the Bears, and I think Tank and Tommie really appreciated that and really got in to be able to answer some really tough questions and some really well thought out questions.
And all questions were answered honestly, something not lost on veteran Chris Dominic.
The best things I think was their answers because it came from the heart. It wasn't something that was written down or somebody had them to say already before coming. It came straight from the heart.
At the end of today's session, Tommie even made a bet with all the veterans. He'll send the group to a game if the Bears have a 7-game winning streak. That's a bet Tommie would love to lose. From the Jesse Brown VA Medical Center for the Chicago Bears Community Huddle, I'm Eric Schmidt.